Tomorrow we'll discuss other topic. It is a very common topic, guys. Means, so as I said, know about yourself means not only yourself, your mobile phone, your laptop, your desktop. Okay, so basic things, common things, you must know it. Commonly, we are here things in a technically, we must know it because interviewer not stick it to our notes, right? He is not following my notes. You are following my notes, but he is not following my notes, right? He's not following our guidelines. He can able to ask any question. Another one is not only interview, guys, you are into the technical, so you must start learning things from anything. Like you are using a laptop, so know about your laptop, mobile phones, internet, Wi-Fi routers, your cable connectors. Okay, so everything step by step, clear view, just learn. That helps you to understand things easy and faster. Okay, so some people ignore everything. So like they know so many things because they have studied some BTech, MTech kind of stuff. They ignore very small things. That is always not a good idea. So my point is better to keep learning, at least know what you have, what you know is important. For example, what did you study in your graduation engineering? What are the subjects, major subject you studied? You know, most of the people cannot give an answer for that one. You studied for 4 years or 3 years in your graduation, so most of the people cannot give even a small answer also for that. Okay, there is at least around 15, 20, 20 to 20 to 30 subjects will be there in entire your academy. Even in it, out of that 20 subjects, at least 5 subjects also people cannot able to recollect it. Okay, so why? Because of ignoring. It's done. That's it. Done. College is different, work is different, life is different. So that is the motivational things, false motivations, people falling for that one. Okay, so point is not that one, guys. Point is very simple to know very basically about your mobile phone configuration. Find out how to tell about your mobile phone configuration. If you are an Android user and why you are not using an iPhone, iOS. If you are using iPhone, why you are not using Android? And what is the difference between them? Difference between Android, why I should choose Android mobile, why I should choose iOS mobile. Okay, so what is the difference between Windows laptops or desktops to Apple MacBooks? Nowadays people are able to buy this iPhone kind of stuff and Apple MacBooks. Even people are having a money, they still go for a Windows 10 or Windows 11 operating system. Why not? They're not going for MacBook. Some people wantedly go for MacBook. They're passionate about a MacBook, mad about a MacBooks, iPhones kind of stuff. Then what is the difference? Why there people are choosing this kind of normal topics, not a specific topic to tell this is an answer, this is a question. So like that, guys, you have to question on everything. You will learn so many things. You get a general idea of so many things. Okay, that's the point first. Now just I'm telling about a very basic level, like a what is your system configuration? You have a laptop or a desktop. Okay, you have a laptop or a desktop is there. My ear pain. You have a laptop or a desktop. Okay, so how do you know this configuration? For example, um, uh, um, you have to install some application. Okay, not only for interview purpose, guys. For example, you have to install some applications or you want to play a game. Okay, you want to do certain task in it. You want to do some learning, some programming in it. Some virtual machines you want to run. You must know about your system configuration. Minimum requirements. For example, I want to install some game. But I want to play this God of War game. Okay, for in my PC. So what it is, what type of graphic card is required? 4 GB graphic card, i5 processor, and with this type of model or above, or AMD processor with this model and above. 8 GB RAM is required. Windows 10 operating system is required. 70 GB of free disk space is required. Okay, for a PC purpose. Okay, so if you want to play God of War 4, so it is Intel i5 processor, the generation change. This is second generation. This is sixth generation. AMD 5. This is AMD 3. Okay, Ryzen 5, Ryzen 3. Memory 8 GB. Graphics is minimum 6 GB, or this type is required 4 GB. And there is a disk space required. So you want to install some applications, or maybe you want to install some game. You want to run a game, or you want to run an application. You want to create a virtual machines, and you want to run a virtual machines. Okay, so your system requirements are there. You have to check the system minimum requirements for running an application, a recommended hardware, operating system, and application dependency. Some application you want to run, there is a dependent things are there, like a .NET framework, Java runtime environment, okay, or certain applications pre-requirements also required. Okay, so that's the point, guys. To install an application, to run an applications, okay, to run a virtual machines. So we should have some minimum hardware and operating system and application dependent application requirement is there. You are working in your system. You are working in your system. Your system become a slower. So, okay, suddenly, not suddenly, you are working in your system. System become slow and slow and slow. Why your system is slow? Okay, you may use heavily on your system. System automatically becomes slow. Any other reasons can be there, can be a virus, can be a reason, or maybe some built-in application can be a reason. Okay, so for example, I went to one of my relatives' house 1 year back. They have a laptop. They purchase a new laptop it is, and it is dead slow. They want to install some application, they cannot able to install. So what happened? I checked it. So there is a two antiviruses, and there is a torrent applications, background running applications out there. Even it is a new one, it is very freezing that one, so it's very difficult to work. I try to uninstall one by one. Okay, so like that, guys. Sometimes there is a limit of running current running applications, background applications. Okay, even that is important. Okay, next one is your system capacity and number of applications, or the type of application is also dependent. So for example, my brother brought his laptop, which is i7 processor with a 4 GB RAM. You want to run an application, install and run an application called as SolidWorks. Okay, so it is not compatible because SolidWorks required a 8 GB RAM. So what we have done, so we went to the market and purchased 8 GB RAM, installed 8 GB RAM first, and then we download this SolidWorks and install the SolidWorks. It's running smoothly. But while it is running, no other applications cannot run. Why? Because it's a itself application take more than 8 GB RAM. Okay, so that's we should understand. We can understand why your system is slow. It is your system related or application related issues also. Utilization of system, we can understand CPU utilization, RAM, disk utilization, current utilization. It is there. It is always high utilization or a normal utilization, suddenly high utilization. We can understand that is if you know your system configuration. You will understand how many applications we can run parallelly. Okay, so you may require 5 applications you have to run. Maybe you have to require 10 applications at a time you have to run. If your system is slow due to low system configuration, okay, so what to do? Upgradation. As I said just before, there is a 4 GB RAM laptop. We added 8 GB to it, then it is become 12 GB RAM. Now it is running fine. Sometimes it is required. Better to use, your system is slower and your system is having less RAM capacity, less disk capacity, less processor capacity. So you will understand and use as per that your system number of applications you can choose, lesser applications you can run. Okay, this is why we should know how to check system configuration, and your system configuration you must know it. Not only for a interview question. Of course, it is also one of the important interview question also. Guys, I said this one, I'm giving training to understand the technical things like hardware related, operating system related issues, networking related, okay, service desk related, to understand the terminologies, how it is look like. So work related, basic level of work related things I'm sharing. It's not an interview training, guys. A lot of people thinking, so I'm giving interview training, so we are giving training for an interview. No, okay, I'm not giving training to for your interview. Okay, because interviewer ask any question from anywhere, anything. So we definitely don't know exactly what questions they will ask. They may not ask from our subject, our questions, or maybe he will change different questions. But you know the basic knowledge, then you can answer any question they ask. Only thing is you have to keep learning, keep getting doubts, keep searching for that one, keep asking to me or your friends in group, or try to collect more information, even if it is a very small thing. Okay, so guys, understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What is your
Yep.
system configuration?
Yes, sir.
In case you got this question or someone asked you, what is your laptop configuration, desktop configuration? Good. So this is you have to tell mainly few things. One is about your CPU and your RAM and your storage, means hard disk or SSD, because nowadays the laptops or desktops coming with the SSDs, not hard disk. Okay, so know about your hard disk and SSD, their size. Okay, and what operating system you are using. Currently some laptops with Windows 10, some are with Windows 11, some are upgraded to 10 to 11, some are unable to upgrade from 10 to 11. Okay, and if in case you have a graphic card, then it is purely optional to share your graphic card information. It is depends upon your laptop, is graphic card is there or not. Otherwise you can leave it. It's a purely optional part. So you want to tell about your CPU. First of all, what type model it is? Is it Intel CPU, AMD CPU? Is it i3, i5, i7? Which model it is? Which generation it is? What is their clock speed of the processor? Number of cores, number of logical processors. Okay. What is the cache memory? And is the virtualization is enabled in the processor or not? If you are checking with a new model of processor, compulsory virtualization is important. Not only that one guys, 32-bit, 64-bit processors. Most of recent processors are from Intel and AMD, both are 64-bit processors only. Okay. RAM, random access memory, of course. What is your RAM capacity? Okay, so what is the size of RAM? 4 GB RAM, 8 GB RAM, 16 GB RAM. What is your total RAM capacity? What is their clock speed? What model you are using? Is it DDR4 model or DDR5 model or DDR3 model of RAM it is? Storage. You are using a hard disk or SSD? What size of hard disk it is? What type of connectivity it is? SATA type or M.2 type, PATA type of interface it is. Okay. And next, operating system. Are you using a Windows operating system or Ubuntu operating system or Mac operating system? Which type of operating system? The number, the editions you have to type. So graphic card already I told it is optional, but graphical memory 4 GB graphic card I have or a 6 GB graphic card. What model of the graphic card? What company it is? So computation wise, AMD graphic card is there, and NVIDIA graphics. That's generally we are using. Okay. This is if you are telling an answer for a okay, this thing again we check our system configuration and we'll create what is our system configuration thing. Next one is how to check system configuration. Next one is how to check system configuration. To know your system configuration, there is a different ways also there. Not only one way, there is a different ways you can get to know your system configuration. Okay. So one thing is MS Info 32. So MS Info 32 contains entire your system information, your entire system information about your CPU, your RAM, your hard disk partitions, other device informations also available in the MS Info 32. Okay, next one is DX diagram. DirectX diagnostic tool. DirectX diagnostic tool. So what is this? It is also will tell you what is your system configuration about your CPU, your RAM, and your operating system. Okay, and also it will tell about not all, and also main important of DirectX is it will tell you about your graphic card information, graphical memory informations, like a built-in CPU graphics, or maybe it is a dedicated graphics you are using. Both we will understand what is their graphic memory in it. Okay. Next one is you can go to search and type about your PC. There you will find your system configuration or Windows start. Go to settings, press the start button or Windows button. Go to settings, system, and go to about. There also find system. In the task manager also you can find your system configuration. Go to task manager, go to performance tab. There you can find individually about your CPU, your RAM, and your hard disk, your network, your graphic card information. You can go to BIOS settings by restarting your system and press the BIOS key. Then you will go to BIOS setting. So then there also you can see your system configuration. Of course, that is we rarely use, only for troubleshooting generally. And you can use third-party tools like a CPU-Z or spicy kind of stuff. So that will also will tell what is your system configuration. Okay. So we will try to get one by one. So like how to check with the system info 32, how to check with DX diag kind of stuff. So either you can go to search, you can go to run, type ms info 32, caps are small, no. Okay, it is nothing but a system information. Yes, I am going to search, type ms info 32. So it is showing system information. Or you can go to run also. ms info 32. So in this one, system summary, we can get operating system name, your processor, system type, and your total RAM capacity. And of course, other information is available. OS name, processor, and this is your RAM. And also check this one, it is a 64-bit PC. And other information like a system name, operating system version, build version, you can get it, and some other information you can get it, like your BIOS versions, their IDs, like it, you can find it. So what we got it, we got a okay, we got a operating system, processor, and RAM. So what about hard disk information, storage information? Go to go to components, expand components, storage, disk. This is my one of the hard disk. So where I went to the components, then storage, then disk. This is my hard disk. Okay, and remaining is partition information. It is a fixed hard disk. Company model ID, that is we don't require. Okay, so this is we got information from it. Next one we'll try DX diag. So same, I will go to either you can go to run or a search DX diag. Okay. So here also it is showing information. Or system related information we are getting. So I am getting my operating system details, my processor related details, my memory details I am getting. So we don't get hard disk details with this one. But you will get a graphics card related details. So guys, display means my built-in processor, okay, along with the processor, some video memory I will get it. It is got changed. I don't know why it is changed. Okay, but actually it is also 2 GB. Okay, this is my built-in graphics memory. My built-in graphics memory. Like you have a laptop, or you are went to a shop and you want to buy a laptop, and you want to check the system configuration. What is the graphic memory, built-in graphic memory, outside graphic memory? It is very useful. So I went to the display here. This is my built-in graphic memory. This is render, means in case you have a dedicated graphic card, in case you have a dedicated separate graphic card is inserted. In my laptop, it is a dedicated graphic card is there. So that's why it is showing under render. This is my graphic card. I have a 2 GB graphic card is there. And this is the chip site, NVIDIA kind of stuff. Okay. It's a company. Okay, so this is our built-in graphic card. Guys, understand how to check with the DX diag and MS Info 32.
Yes, sir.
The next one
sir.
is very good. Very good. The next one is about your PC. From your PC settings, you can check it. Okay, so this one is required a little point. Okay, so this is okay. This is about your PC. When you type in the search type about your PC, select this about your PC in the search box. Okay. Next one is you can go like that, or you can simply go into Windows button, settings, select settings, select system, and scroll down and click on about. Okay. So this is information. See, this is my processor, my RAM. I have a 64-bit OS, 64-bit processor. It is a touch screen, and I have a Windows 10 operating system, some kind of version it is, OS built-in kind of stuff. This is we don't require, that's why we clean this one. So okay, so this is from about your PC or a Windows settings, system, and about. So if you click like that, so then you will get it. BIOS settings I can't show you, and I will tell about a task manager. How to open this task manager? You go to search, type task manager. Go to search and type task manager. Go to run or command prompt. In command prompt also you can type task mgr. Okay, command is task mgr. Another one is right click on task bar, then you can select task manager. One more is there, that is CTRL control plus ALT plus delete button. Then also you can open task manager. This is a shortcut way, which is CTRL plus shift plus escape, direct short. That is also open task manager. Okay, so mostly I'll try to open like this only, task manager, not with the shortcut. This is the bottom one called a taskbar. I've opened a task manager. You can see process. What process is going on in your PC? We can check it from this. Okay, we can control our systems about a process and background services. We can control it from task manager. Any application is consuming more resources or unnecessary application is running in your system and background. We can check it from here. You can end that task. Okay, and also you can manage startups. Also you can manage services. You can also see the system performance, CPU utilization, RAM utilization, disk utilization from here. Okay, so this is performance. We can also get information of your CPU, RAM, your disk, your and other things from here. Okay, this is the first one is CPU. First one is CPU. Okay, this is my CPU information. Okay, i5 processor 3230M model. This is 2.6 gigahertz processor. It is. So my clock speed, number of cores, number of logical processors, virtualization is enabled, and 3 MB cache memory. Current utilization is 27, but CPU utilization will keep changes, depends upon the system. Okay. The next one is RAM. Memory, it is my RAM. Memory means it is physical memory, main memory, all are belongs to RAM only, guys. There is no ROM. Can't see ROM here. No. Okay. Okay, so that's a different concept that we will discuss later.
Sir, your voice
12
is
GB
breaking, sir.
RAM, DDR3 model it is. My voice is breaking.
I didn't get your voice properly.
Okay. Can you hear now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So main memory, physical memory means RAM only. I have a 12 GB RAM and a DDR3 model because it's a world RAM, world PC it is at 1600 megahertz clock speed of RAM. It is DDR3 model. Next, hard disk. I have a hard disk. Okay, and it is 500 GB hard disk. And in this hard disk is partition. One partition is C drive, another one is F drive, and D drive is there. So in this hard disk, three partitions. I have two hard disks, guys. Don't worry. I connected like that. But one hard disk information is enough. Not SSDs. These are all both are hard disks. This is my Wi-Fi related one. Okay. So how many packets are going, how much load on my Wi-Fi, means the network connectivity, what is my IP address, we can get it from here. Okay, so mainly it is task manager is to monitor your task and manage your task utilization of system utilization related one. Okay, but we are also getting some information from it. So my connectivity type is Wi-Fi here. Okay, this is sending packet and receiving. But I'm using two connections. One is direct wide type of connectivity, another is wireless connectivity. And this is my IP address. So this is IP address, what type of connectivity, sending, receiving, the model of adapter it is. It's not a big deal, but just want to share information. Yeah, graphic card. This is the good one. This is my graphic card. And this is the company name. Next the model number. This is my graphic memory. Total graphic memory utilization is not much. Okay guys, this is with the task manager. The task manager. So last one is how to use these tools. Okay, spicy or a, this is a third party tool. You have to download separately to use this CPU ZRS spice. Like this SPCY. This one SPECCY. This is CC related companies only. There is a free tool it is. It is only if it is required, then only you can download it. Otherwise, not required. Without this one, also we can get a lot of information about our system. Okay, but what is this? This is very simple. I already installed in my PC, so I'm showing that one now. This is nice. First, it will gather information about my system. I'm in summary, guys. You can go to individually to know in a depth of each and everything. See? About my processor and other information about my processor, about my RAM, about the graphic card, like that. But I'm overall one thing I'm trying.
Sir, didn't get your voice properly.
My voice.
Same issue with
I don't know. My side, internet and application is also okay because it's working Good. I'm using this app from so many days, almost like 2 years. I'm giving training in it. What happened? So I am in the summary, operating system, CPU. You can get a RAM information, of course, motherboard information. This is our graphic card information, storage. That is enough. Almost I can say. Okay. So how you find your system configuration? It does not matter.
Yes.
Okay. How you find system configuration? It does not matter, guys. You must put your system configuration like this. Okay. Yeah, I just because of a little earphone, I will type. So then finally, how you find, which method you find, I don't mind. Find out your system configuration. And first of all, your CPU. What is your CPU model? Okay, I will show you in some information from here. Task manager is quite simple to get. It is my processor model, my clock speed, number of cores are 2, number of logical processors are 4, virtualization is enabled, it's L3 cache. It is simple information. About my RAM, so I have a 12 GB RAM, DDR3 model, 1600 megahertz model it is. I have 500 GB hard disk, like this. Next, my operating system is Windows 10. From other information I got it, and it is of course it's a 64-bit system. My system is 64 system, and my graphic card is 2 GB. Okay, and this is the graphic card. Okay, I got this information. So once you find your system, your laptop configuration or desktop configuration, write down what is your system configuration. I will give you a small task for today, guys. This is a Google Classroom. For you, I am creating a new class. Okay. Your HCL Noida 22 batch. Sivan Arkin sir. Sai sir. Sai process. Okay. So this is I'm creating a classroom. for you. So I will show you how to post, how to log in Canvas. Now it is created. I will customize the settings later. Yes, this is the link I'm sharing in your WhatsApp group. So join in this Google Classroom with your Gmail account. So which mail account you are using for that one? Okay. Nothing I am writing here. Save it. So I'm doing some announcement. Means first I'm telling about my system configuration. This is my system configuration. So instead of saying mine, I put my name. So Latif, system configuration. So what you will do, I'm posting like this, right? You can add a comment under this one. Here it is. You can put your name and your system configuration once you have checked it. Okay. So with the link you join, so automatically you will add it into this list. Yeah, very good. You guys are already added, very fast people. And others also, please try to add here. And the recording information also I will post here also. Recording information. Today's this class is there, no? This one. This link also. Because of in WhatsApp group, guys, what are the message we are forwarding? Because of so many people messages and all, you can't find your information. So what I have done, so I will add a material. Okay, your batch daily notes. So any information, notes, PPTs, also I can share it. Okay, so daily notes. You need to confuse between, WhatsApp group link is gone. So it is there. So that is the benefit. So yeah, you put a name, not your configuration. Find out your system configuration and post in once in a day. Just do it as a small activity. Okay. So once we are done one by one session, guys, also will try to conduct some test. Okay. There is a 10 to 15 marks questions are there. So that is will give you small activity, like you will feel I learned something. Okay. And that's it for today, guys. Understand what to do, how to check system configuration.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that's it for today, guys. Meet you tomorrow, 10:30.